Welcome to the bonny banks of Loch Lomond in Scotland for the final of the World Corporate Golf Challenge. 25 international teams gathered at the Carrick Club and Cameron House Hotel to battle it out to become world champions. The 50 businessmen and women settled into their surroundings ahead of the draw made by WCGC Global Ambassador Tony Jacklin.
Good luck. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Make friends, do business, but most of all, please, have fun.
For us, it's a pleasure to have all these people from all around these countries. The winners from these different countries, they came into a number of different stages. Their national finals, so they are the winners of their national finals. So they think they have a chance to win the World Championship. So for them, it's very serious. The way that this event is structured and the fact that they come to represent their own company, which, you know, it's something very personal, and their own country as well, I think this makes really a unique experience that they will never forget.
The stunning Carrick course at Loch Lomond, set in the Trossachs National Park, was a great venue, and as ambassadors Tony Jacklin and Ronan Rafferty looked on, the honour of the first tee shot fell to Guatemalan Sergio Anibal Hernandez. A team from China were making their debut in the event. WDX Plants Technology impressed in this, the 20th anniversary of the World Corporate Golf Challenge. The Turkish team representing Cornelia Hotels were another making their debut, and they enjoyed a week where the participants mixed business with pleasure. Home representatives, Team Rolls-Royce, made a strong start in the Stableford format, playing off three-quarters handicap. They seemed to be relishing the tricky conditions. But leading after round one of the 36-hole competition were the father-son combination of Sergio and Pablo Hernandez from Guatemala. With just 6 courses and 500 golfers back home, the Central Americans were proving that even the smallest of golfing nations can make their presence felt. So after the first round, the Guatemalans were heading the leaderboard, 9 points ahead of the rest of the field. Home team Rolls-Royce in second, and in third the pairing from China. The Kiwi pairing representing New Zealand Post are just inside the top 10, and as we look further down the scores after the first round, these teams will really have to score heavily to threaten the leaders. In the last few places are teams from as far afield as Finland and El Salvador. Before the day was over, there was some fun on the driving range with WCGC ambassador Jeremy Dale's trick shot show, and then the opportunity, perhaps courtesy of Glenn Morangi, for those further down the leaderboard to sample a little something else that Scotland is famous for. Day 2 of the tournament brought some decidedly inclement weather, but it wasn't enough to dampen the spirits of our competitors. However, family relationships were soon tested as the Guatemalan team representing Bantrap hit a rough patch. In contrast, their playing partners representing Rolls-Royce were having a smoother ride, combining well and making sure their points total kept ticking over. New Zealand took the lead, but the Scots showed their consistency, holing the awkward putts and edging nearer to the Guatemalan pairing and to the Kiwi duo. Strong team spirit shown by Rolls-Royce. On the 14th, Scotland gained 2 points on the Guatemalans and a further point on the 15th, thanks to this chip from Chris Aiken. Scotland were now just 2 points behind their playing partners. Real problems for the Guatemalans on the par 3 16th when the senior member of the team hit successive balls into the gorse. A 13 handicapper out of the hole and now reliant on his son playing off 5. Meanwhile, ahead at the final hole, the New Zealand Post team of Rob Simmons and Mark Jackson finished strongly to set a clubhouse lead of 101 points, leaving themselves an outside chance of victory, considering the final group had 3 more holes to score on. Back to the 16th, with Rolls-Royce's McMillan having secured a point, his teammate Aitken, a member at the Carrick, sank this putt for a further 2. Then perhaps feeling the pressure, Pablo Hernandez. Missing that putt for just 1 point, and Scotland took the overall lead by 1. On to the penultimate hole, and with Guatemala securing 3 valuable points, Chris Aitken holed this brave one to secure his team 3 points. And the final group headed down the last, with Scotland holding a single-point advantage and, importantly, edging ahead of the Kiwi team. A home win seemed even more likely when Dad drove into the trees, leaving his son with a chance for 2 points on the final hole. But that miss opened the door for the home favourites. And the victory was Scotland's. Team Rolls-Royce timing their late surge perfectly and pushing the Guatemalans into second. Well done to Scotland and Team Rolls-Royce. Confirmation of their win, perhaps sharing a little local knowledge, a familiarity with the weather conditions, but importantly combining as a team to come out on top.
Scotland's never had world champions, so it feels great. It's been an absolutely magnificent experience for me and Willie, and it's something that we'll remember for a long, long time. And we're looking forward to celebrating tonight, I can assure you.
Well done to the winners and all the teams who competed in the 20th anniversary of the World Corporate Golf Challenge.